I'm Izzy,
Hi, I'm Georgia.
and today we're here with Mrs Thomas at Cottesmore Millfield Academy.
We've managed to steal her from her meetings so that we can interview her about her in the school.
And things that aren't about school. What makes this school so good?
This school is a really, really special school for lots of reasons. It's a school that's special because all of us make up a really fantastic team. We're also a school where we face a few extra challenges because we say goodbye to so many people, we say hello to lots of new people all of the time, and that makes it a little bit harder for us, doesn't it, sometimes? But actually that is one of the things that made me decide to come here, was I wanted to work in a school where we see lots of people lots of the time, keep them moving around.
Are there any big differences to working in a school that is on a military base?
Well, for me, it probably feels quite normal because I've worked on military bases for the last 8 years. So this is the first time in my career for the last 8 years that I haven't lived inside the wire and worked inside the wire. So for me, it's quite novel to live somewhere else and come into the station every day to come to work. Because in the past, I used to work in Cyprus, and before that, I worked in Germany. So I'm used to it. But I suppose for other people it might be a little bit strange, but for me it seems completely normal and exactly what you would do. I can't imagine having a school anywhere else that wasn't on an army station.
Do you think the children have liked becoming an academy?
I think they've liked lots of the things that have happened since we've become an academy, like the new displays, the changes that we've had, all the redecoration work we've had done. I think reception children are really looking forward to the new play area that's coming for them as well, that we're just planning at the moment. And I think the children have liked those big changes. And the uniform, I think everyone looks really, really smart in the new uniform. And I know some people were a bit unsure about the change in the colour, but I think we look really, really smart. And I think we like being part of a bigger family. There's not just Cottesmore on its own, there's Cottesmore and Hayington. And I think that makes a big difference because it's always nice to feel like we belong. And I feel like we belong to a bigger group of schools, and that's lovely.
We've had some great days this year, like World Book Day and Roald Dahl Day. What other really cool things have we got coming up?
Oh, well, we've got a few more things left. We've obviously got the Olympics happening in the world, so we have got some events to celebrate that. So our sports day this year will be Olympic themed, and there will be a lot to do with different countries that will be taking part. We've also got Art Day and a big arts week coming up, when we'll be inviting the parents in and visitors from the local authority and other teachers from different schools to come and see some of the artwork we're going to do. So that's happening really towards the end of July. But I'm also really pleased with the work we're doing at the moment on resilience, because we're one of the few schools that are doing that special work and thinking about resilience and really trying to unpick what that means to help you as learners. So that's new.
Yeah, I've loved resilience training. Why have we been doing it?
Really good question, and I'm thrilled that you've loved doing it. I can't wait to tell the people who've helped us design that you've said that. They'll be so pleased to hear it. The reason we decided to look at resilience is because it's one of our core values, and I think it's one of the hardest ones for people to understand, but it's probably one of the most important. If people are resilient, they can cope with anything that might happen in their lives. If people don't have resilience, they give up really easily, and that means that they may not be able to achieve as much as they could. I want you all to do the best you possibly can in life, to be whatever you want to be. So out of my 3 sisters, I'm a head teacher, my other sister is an audiologist, so she does people's hearing aids and tests their hearing, and my other sister is an Antarctic scientist. All of us went on to do very different things, and we could have all decided, if we'd not bothered to try hard and we'd given up easily, we could have all thought we won't do it. They're all hard jobs to do, they're all really difficult professions to do, but we've all had resilience. And I thought to myself, why did we do that? How did we do that? And it's because when we were children, we were constantly told that we could do anything as long as we tried. As long as we tried our hardest, we could do whatever we wanted to do as long as we tried. And I think that's a really important message that we all need to make sure that you get as well. I had great teachers and great parents, but great teachers who told me, you can do it. And they didn't ever give up on me. And even when I failed things, which I did do, don't tell anybody, but I did fail my maths the first time round at secondary school. I could have given up, and then I'd never have been able to be a teacher. let alone a head teacher, but the teachers that I had told me, you can do it, it's your choice, you can work hard enough. And they told me all about growth mindset. They talked to me about not giving up, and I could learn more. And I know that if it wasn't for those people, I'd have stopped. And I want you to make sure that whatever happens in life, all the barriers you hit, all the things that are difficult, nobody in our school ever leaves with a giving up type of attitude. And then I know we've failed. I want you all to leave, not being the best at everything, because no one can be the best at everything, but I just want you to leave ready to go and try your hardest, and then who knows where you might end up. And if anyone ends up famous or doing a fantastic job or being something amazing, please come back and let me know.
If you were not a head teacher, what would your dream job be?
Oh, the job I really wanted to do when I was probably about 12, 13 years old was I really wanted to be in the mounted police, because I quite like the idea of still being able to ride horses, and I quite like the idea of being a policewoman. I think I quite like the idea of telling people off, to be honest with you. I think that's what that was about. And then I realised that actually it probably wasn't for me, because I don't like it when people are unkind to each other. It upsets me if people are really unkind to each other. So actually I probably wouldn't make a very good policewoman at all. So I did change my mind, and that's when I decided that teaching was maybe the better idea, to help make sure that people know all the right things to do so they don't get in trouble with the police later in life. So I went to the other end maybe, and instead I just decided horses would be my hobby instead of my work.
The weather is awesome right now. Where is your perfect holiday destination?
Well, I think this year it's going to be Rutland, because of course last year I moved countries and I've had 4 years of the Cyprus sun, which was lovely, but I think I've had enough of it. And I'm really looking forward to, because last year I arrived in August, I had to unpack and put everything into my house and then come and start work here really, really quickly. And it all happened very fast. And I didn't get to explore Rutland, so I still don't know lots of places. I still haven't been to all the exciting things that there are to do in the local area. So this summer I'm going to holiday in England, in the Rutland area, and I'm going to everything I possibly can.
Do you watch Britain's Got Talent?
Yes, slightly obsessed, I have to be honest. I do not like the guy with the big sword that goes down here.
Oh,
no, I
no.
can't watch it. But I have to watch it behind my hands like this and doing a lot of squealing. But I love Britain's Got Talent. And again, what I tend to like is the stories of when people try their hardest.
Yeah.
So I can't remember her name, but there was a singer on there at the moment who is a Welsh singer, a young lady who is trying ever so hard to achieve something. And she is very down to earth. And she came on stage and blew everybody away by her voice. And I just thought, that's what I love, the story.
Was it the 12-year, the little one?
No, it's that she's an adult.
Oh.
Not that I do know who you mean with the little girl as well. Some amazing singers on there this year.
Who do you think's going to win Britain's Got Talent?
Too early to say, I think. Probably a little bit too early to say. I don't think it'll be a singer. I think it might be one of the other acts. I think it could be, it might even be the gentleman with the sword that I don't like. I've got a feeling he might be quite a strong contender.